It's a really tricky one, and the Renato we've seen a few times and has been very good at anti-dive, and Kellen has been one of the only players who's been able to consistently use it kind of like an engaged pick with his flash handshakes.
I'm willing to let them come back and show us that they are going to be capable, but it's looking a little bit dangerous. Let's get on the Rift, game 1.
And then there's the play as standard meta and give aiming all the money. And here on the global side, we're more leaning towards the first type of D+ draft. This one is definitely not that one. It is a standard draft where aiming is going to get money. And the FLE is not as standard, but standard for D+ and standard for aiming. As Viper and Delight are able to get here safely unseen. Doran also unseen, and Kingan's going to get the news very soon.
Yeah. Kingan might also... yeah, I think he smells something, and they spot that the Cassante is moving towards Lucid's jungle. Lucid going to be able to take his Raptor camp.
Plates have, as we will go back over to this. I didn't actually see.
Did he just flash Q to get the popcorn chickens? He did.
Okay.
He actually just did that to try and deny Lucid. We'll be able to take this Rift Scuttler as well after he's finished preparing it.
Tougher to get grasp stacks into the Corki. He did go for Conqueror's Peanut, now also going to harass here.
Yep, Rucola does come down. There's Peanut just wanting to try and make friends with these Raptors. It'll take him a little bit of time, but there he goes. Just going to smite that one away. Top of the morning to you, Lucid.
Yeah. Over Showmaker, they both already teleported, and he's stacked up 10 CS the advantage, has a cull purchased as well.
Delight taking a lot of damage here. As aiming with that bailout, boosting up the attack speed a little bit, really helping out here. And just utilizing the Graviton very, very well. It is going to be Lucid securing that first grub. Peanut going to come on over. And now the Meganar and the Sejuani and Bristle.
3-6 because it's really easy for the Corki to Valkyrie. Oh, this is a little bit rough. So that's furthering the problem here. Remember, Showmaker does not have teleport.
He does have a blanket, though. By this Ivan composition, Lucid going to try and cancel my words, as that was a flash. That was so sick from Doran. Just going to be able to flash ulti his way out. Of course, that's some big cooldowns that needed to be invested. That's a really cool way of doing it. Weird and wonderful ways.
But this show of the Sejuani topside is another way to then punish and go bottom here and take this dragon. It was a Chemtech dragon here to start things off, so...
Not to mention Aphelios, who, if he does get red-white, especially white, you can really cut through the turrets. Zeka taking a lot of damage here from Kingan. Just standing his ground, though. Takes a fossil to the back of the head. 2 plates down in the mid lane. And Humalife have just brute forced this one back as Glacial Prison not quite going to land. Almost hit aiming, but that's the same team, so that one's not going to work out. So Lucid is going to have to slink back into the jungle.
You know, when they... Okay, Kingan...
he is walking the wrong direction. As Daisy's going to come up, there's an all-out to interrupt the hop. And this could just be first blood right here, and there it is. It's Doran that locks it out. Have too many options when Viper has Cleanse.
Exactly, he has Cleanse. He doesn't care. Now Showmaker's just going to get caught.
I've seen this movie before. It, in fact, just happened. Magnet Storm going to come on through. That is going to be the Emperor's Divide, but Zeka's going to turn up, and Showmaker realizes that he's been checkmated.
How do Lifer just run in circles around D+ this game?
And Delight able to just walk up and press Hex Splash, which is just pretty crazy. Peanut goes down to about 50%. As D+ still trying to find some angles here. Daisy getting amongst it. Good handshake there onto Delight, who's taking a lot of damage. Aiming has some really good guns for this moment. Peanut going to get taken down low. Showmaker with the flash. Doesn't actually press the ulti button just yet, as he doesn't even have it available, but Peanut's still so incredibly low. There is an all-out from Doran, though, as Kingan just going to crush his way out of there, and no one is dead.
Such a good setup for D+, because they had the Emperor's Divide set up that they could use defensively. Viper.
There is the Emperor's Divide. He finally uses it into the handshake. And aiming is going to be delivered some money.
Divide, they had a really nice front line there. Kingan's Narbar. Uh-oh, speaking of Kingan.
Oh dear. Well, Zeka is going to look for the mini Gnar once again. He's charging up towards the Mega, but he's on about 200 health. And there he goes, not even able to get the Mega Gnar. And solo kill here for Zeka, pulling ahead even further in that metric. Yeah, they're just going to start it themselves. Lucid is currently backing, and Delight is spotted on a ward. I imagine D+ has an inkling as to what's going on here, but can they actually get over is the question. Lucid does cancel the back, but can they actually get in time is the question, as Kingan's going to have to flash over, but it's not even going to be possible. The Baron, it's just highway robbery here for Harmalife Esports, and they're thinking that maybe they'll look for a fight as well as Viper.
Slow, and they end up losing the Baron here, losing a turret. Showmaker?
Yeah, Zeka is just going to come on over. Showmaker has to go golden. Hostile takeover is good defensively, but the big one is massive. Bailout. Oh no, Showmaker, can he actually actually get a kill? Here's the question. He throws down the ulti. Doran's flashing over the wall and aiming. Nowhere for him to go. Smashed back with a third Q. And this is looking like a shellacking wolf. Yes, it's a methodical one, but Harmalife Esports are just cruising towards the first victory in this Saturday showdown.
Straight up win here for Hanwha Life. Better macro, way better objective control. A classic double 80 carry Ivankov. The lane swap was clean. Peanuts early pathing, amazing. He's 6 out of 8 KP. And D+ get absolutely crushed. A near complete reversal of what we saw the first time.
Yeah.
Viper is at poking him out. And so you didn't have a lot of prio, you didn't have a lot of ways to control the map. They tried to make those 2 topside rotations to get turret, were punished twice.